Hello and welcome to my empties for the month of March 2025. I thought I had a lot, but now that it's all laid out, it's quite a bit less than usual, I would say. And maybe that's a good thing because I'm trying to do a little more streamlining. So back here we have this Beekman 1802 milkshake toner. This is fabulous. It's fragrance free. It has a really nice mist. I love this. I do have another one. I got these half price on an Ulta sale last year. And yeah, still using this product. I've used up 3 this month of the Great Body Relief. I'm actually just opened my last one yesterday. I'd come majorly stocked up when these are on sale. And it's great. I do love it, but I am going to use up some other body lotions when I'm done with these. But this is a really nice product. I just go through it too fast. I wouldn't be able to justify buying this at full price, but I went through quite a few of these due to the sale that they were on for a long time. Back here, I have a Saltaire Black Tide Skin Hydrating Serum Body Wash. I just used this as a hand soap. The Saltaire body washes in general, I think, are just too fragrance for me to use as body wash. So I liked this as a hand soap, but I'm not really planning on getting more of these. As far as the scents goes, this was not a favorite, but I have liked some of their scents. They just tend to be intense, and my skin doesn't love scented ingredients, which is especially hard in body wash because I love a body wash that smells good. Back here we have a Skin Fix Barrier Plus Ceramide and Ecto and Gentle Gel Cleanser. I do really like this. It's not anywhere near rivaling like my Glinzer or even like CeraVe and Crave. Those are probably my favorite cleansers. But I do quite like this one. I am using a second one. These are Skin Fix is an expensive brand, so I tend to get this kind of stuff when it comes in a kit. So this came in their holiday kit that I mostly got for the peptide moisturizer. And so I wouldn't purchase this on its own, but I did buy 2 of those kits. So I do have a second one of these in my shower right now, and I do quite like it. I've also used it as body wash quite a bit, and it works really well that way too. This Kosas Sport Juicy Clean Good Body Skin. This is the AHA enzyme exfoliating wash with AHA and enzyme. And this smells really, really, really good. This was a really nice body wash. I got this as an add-on and FabFitFun, and I did really like this. It is something I would get again. I do really, but this is definitely one of those products that like, it's a body wash that I love because of the scent. And I also obviously like that it's exfoliating. But I adore the scents that the Kosas body washes have had, the few that I've tried. And so that's like a big motivator for me, even though I know skin-wise it'd be better if I didn't get scented stuff. Coming back over here, we have 2 candles. So this is Frostbeard Studios, which is my favorite candle brand. This is Reading at the Cafe, which is coffee and chocolate pastry. Love it. That's a repurchase. And this is also a repurchase. This is the fresh coffee from, I'm not thinking of the name of it right now. It doesn't say Sweetwater Decor. I get these on Amazon. This is the second time I've had fresh coffee. I will definitely get this again. It is my favorite of their scents. I love it. We'll just put that little crumb back in there. Next we have the Posh White Chocolate and Rose Body Wash from Lush. I absolutely adore this stuff. Same issue. You see me with my scented body wash. I love my scented body wash. I love anything chocolate scented, and this one, having the chocolate and rose, is wonderful. And when you get it, it comes with like a little bit of gold dust and dried roses on top. It's fabulous. It's very decadent. So it's kind of like my Valentine treat to myself every year. Well, I say every year. This is the second year they've done this one. And then they also have the, they've now made the white chocolate and rose into a shower gel. And I have the Posh chocolate shower gel right now. And it'll take me like all year to use it because it's huge. So I talked myself out of buying more of these. But they're amazing. This Lume deodorant I used for a really long time. I tend to alternate this with a fragrance-free antiperspirant, which is another thing that's really hard to find. So because I alternated, this lasted me a really long time, and I did repurchase this. I love these. I do only use the unscented loom, and I like the ones in the tube. I haven't tried the cream. I have very much stocked up on this Interface peptide cream. I think this is the second one I've gone through, and I bought several more to use the rest of the year. This has growth factors, and it's a really good peptide serum, kind of inside of your moisturizer. So I've been using this one a lot. I tried to get David to use it too, but he didn't like the smell of it. So there's that. It's pretty light, so in the winter I definitely put another layer over it, but that's something I do anyway a lot, so not a problem. This Merit Great Skin Priming Moisturizer, it's nice, but I think, compared to something like this is cheaper and it's doing a lot more for my skin. So this was a nice product. It came in, I think they called it like the winter skincare set. And I also flew through this. Like I used it really quickly, which I kind of knew would happen. And then the set also came with their face oil, which I'll have forever. So, I just don't use those products at the same rate, but it was nice, but not something I need to go find again. This is just a little mini L'Occitane. I have moved away from these just because they're so scented that it's a little too much for me. And this one is the body shower oil. It kind of just smelled like baby shampoo or something like that. Here is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Hylucica Water Fit Sun Serum. Love this. We'll definitely get it again. I have several of these. This is probably my second favorite hand cream of all time, the Biossance Squalane and Omega Hand Repair Cream, and I did get these when they had a good sale, but the retail price on these is $16, so if I can get them like 25% off, I'll stock up on these, because I do go through them pretty quickly. I have insanely dry hands. My very favorite is the Skin Fix hand cream, but that one is even more expensive, so I did get one of those in the winter, but for the rest of the year I'm trying to stick to these. And I'd love to find something that works as well, that is not as expensive as these, but I haven't found it yet. This is the Snoxin 2 from Indeed Labs. This is a peptide serum that you're supposed to use kind of under your eyes and on your forehead. And I just feel like it's too tedious to have a serum for a specific spot on my face. So that's the reason I'm not planning on getting this again. Not that it's not good. I just felt like I just want overall face serums, and I don't want to deal with things that you just put in targeted areas. This is just a mini Glossier Milky Gel Cleanser, something I've used several times. I do like this one. It's not like an outstanding cleanser, but I like it. Just some samples. This was a Purito Wonder Relief Centella Serum Unscented. I've used the old version of this, and I do actually have this product to use in the future. And then the Hamish All Clean Balm in Mandarin. I liked this one better than the sample I tried of the original that was even more essential oily, but this still had essential oil in it, so not something I would want. On the right here, we have David's Empties, which is another one of his Gold Balm Eczema Relief. He goes through a billion of these. And then he used up this Paula's Choice Optimal Results Hydrating Cleanser. I wasn't really a fan of this because it's one of those cleansers that's so hydrating that it kind of feels like you're rubbing lotion on your face instead of cleaning it. But he was fine with this, so he's actually using my second bottle of this right now. And then we get into the makeup, which I'm pretty excited about. So I finally finished this Summer Fridays Pink Sugar Lip Balm. This was kind of sitting on next to the couch for probably like basically the last year. So this took me a long time to use up, but I do quite like it. And I do have a backup of this from a Sephora favorite set, so I will be using this again. And in general, I love these. I have quite a few of them. This is the Mob Beauty lipstick. This is the Hydrating Cream lipstick, and the shade on this one is M3, and I really liked this. I would get that again. Although I think they might be phasing out the cream lipsticks, but I still have quite a few of them. Next up, we have the Emicole lip oil. This one is in the shade Lip Treatment Oil. Bliss is what it's called, and it's just this like really faint nudie pink. I like it quite a bit. It is really thick and sticky, but it's nice and occlusive. It kind of reminded me of the Naturium, which I also am a big fan of. My other one of these was brown, and it was also really nice, and I went to put it on yesterday, and it was gray in the bottom, which I was just a little concerned that might be mold. So I do think that these have a tendency to possibly go bad in advance. And actually, if I look at this right now, we're going to assume that that wasn't there last month, that like graying on the bottom. I do have a bunch of these that I stocked up on a View Year deal, I think it was. So I'm just going to have to watch them and be very careful and try to use them quickly. And then this was an RMS lip liner. It got really tiny there. This got kind of trapped in my couch cushions. And so by the time I found it, it was really past its prime. This was in the shade Daytime Nude, and it was a nice kind of basic pink. Similar, yeah, similar to the other things on my hand. Yeah, so I used this up. It was a little past its prime, and I think it's kind of fun that when I put it together now, you literally can't see any of the package anymore. It's just like lid to lid. So I think that's as far as I could have used it up. So that is all of my my 4 makeup empties and all of my empties for the month of March. Thank you so much for watching.